LALECHE. Parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures. Here's we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Secretary. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's, and more is our Comingsz, various most soon's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories, on this our homes and all our planets, past, present, futures, we also call ourselves other names, such as including ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracy, so that all the Elhas and Elohims, all the Ellie circles and airways, all the females and males, shells and cans and shells comes together again, back and forth in circles, times and balance of contact, for heavens on this and all our earths. And now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-living authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we know and have ever known, past, present, and futures. All our families, also our families and communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it. And all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-stewards and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines, we lost Greeks, the divines within yous and alls. And we says, Mikotuya oyosin, Mikotuya kosirals. We're all related. We are anything and alls, and everyone is also related, because we know that we are all related. We have the chels and cans come together again, back and forth. It's in balance and circle times in balance and contact. And we also says, therefore, the lights within all spirits, the lights within yous and alls. Comingsz, Baval, Chaim, Shalom, Mir Pache, Salam, Islam, Soul, Mir Pache, Merci, Ciao, Shvanzavag, Jinque, Namastes, Ubuntu's back and forth to medical release reports after already put that right in the beginning. Mercies, and trios, good days, sayonars, godsvidanias, and more. It's all languages of all the lands and all the heritage and hues on this and all our planets, because space time is not linear, so it goes beyond this planet, and so that we can says, and shall says, loves and lives every young, longest, and prospers everyone's and all on this and all our planets of contact. Therefore, we says that because we also know we're all created of star stuff, and because we are listening to and learning from the ancient heritages of especially the Magdalene era, the very lengthy Magdalene era, and Thrace, Atlantis, Pleiades, Hesperides, Atlantides, Ubuntu, back and forth, different authorities, befores, afters, during Vedic, Druidic, and wars, because they combined kindness and wisdom. We are learning to do that again, back and forth in circles, and balance and contact for heavens on the small earth. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as we call ourselves co-white Catholic Buffalo women's, co-change women's, co-Iroquois, Goddess Clan Mother, co-Sister Chrisztsz, and co-cousin brothers of the clans and sheds. We call ourselves Sky Women's, co-Earth Women's, co-Kachinas, co-Ubuntus, co-Rishis and Mayas, co-Dagana, co-Kalki, co-Mamada, co-ALLWAYSZ, co-Comingsz Buddhist, and co-Messiahs, co-Zershans, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Not all of those words intimidate you. In ancient languages, the language that simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To reconnect kindness and wisdom back and forth in circles, time to balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. And therefore, we also call ourselves other names, such as including co-Christmases, co-nativities, co-sacred holy grands, nativities. We call ourselves co-secretary generals, co-learning new towns. We call ourselves co-Easterlians and co-Easterlians. In fact, co-Easterlians and co-Easterlians, because we're combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilean, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, the Venusians and Marians equally, all the females and the males, the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and connecting them to their ancient heritages of all the apostles' families, and connecting them to their ancient heritages, of course, of Atlantis, Thrace, Hesperides, Pleiades, of Atlantides, Vedic, Druidics, and more, riches back and forth to medical and all of them, so that we can call ourselves the real stargates, Atlantis, and all of the sacred citizens, and last it shall be first come first seen, a very real stargate and Star Trek, parity, peace cultures, happens on this whole earth's in contact. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurring these open stargates and the Akashic records for ones and listeners. These actually easily accomplished via the new millennium golden rule which you can read at 50/50 now, .wordpress.com, and just extra read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and themselves. You can also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, because use too shells and cans and shells joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General for us. And would we avoid this program? No, we would take this opportunity, and of course, I can see our names and pictures. There's in yours too. We have our family trees represented there, and yours represented by picture frame. We start reparatively the first go first with our great and grandmothers, first go first, and then all the students of our families equally, and then equally also our youngest generations, our LR has and always teams, always circles, and they're always females and males, always essentials. And so we'll say some of the names, can't say all of them, say some of them. We have, of course, Say and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois Scottish mothers, and co-sisters, co-parents and mothers. We also, of course, have our and more recently, currently, is Barbara, we have Queen Esther, Say, we have Barbara Herschel, Lita Sansa, and Virginia and Lydia Veronczyk New Dems. And of course, we have our co-white women, Buffalo women. We have, of course, Myrtle Rosary and Pearl, especially not Patricia Sanford, and equals Martha Virgils and Sophie's Anna Singing Twins. So Laura's a lot more there, and Laura's a lot more there. Of course, we have our Ubuntu students, Rachel's and Lillian Garland and Loggies and Slits Williams and Amazing Grace. We have our Rachel and Bonnie's and Helen and Slits lots more there. We have Anna's and Helen's lots our listeners, astronomers, and we have our Muglins and Ezrans, our Rangers, Ryan's, and Vinicians, Ryan's, and that's Australian Libertarian, Australia, and Sarah Harriet, Radiant Rain, as Harriet, traveling back and forth, circle, Claudia Claire, Jubilant, John, Fresh, Sister, Natures, and Rose, and Green, Verma, Boffer, coming out all the graces, try to give Dorothy's teaching learnings, all the lessons of the Wizards of the House of Elsewhere, with the Lynn and Leonie and Jenny and the Gaia families, Rachel, Rachel, Fire, Stars, Martha and Shirley's, there's a lot more there. Elizabeth was her with us, and of course we have Jenny's, Barbara's and Ken's and Chill's, Yins and Gangs, Happily and all police. We have our Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julie and Marie Equals and Barbara's and Dia's, Divines and Jennifer's and what's there, and of course our youngest generations. April's Reasons, Rose Reasons, our Essential Links, all subject to Edith's. We have our Adassa's and Leah's, Elaine Leah's, of course, and especially equals Vanessa Salia, Harlan's Vizwasoy's, and equals Hadassah and Grenell, Leon, Ross, Bid, Shannon, John's, Blessed Bows, and Mortar Comingsz, always Estellanes, always Estellanes, all relatedly students, La Noche, Parity, not Patriarchy, every yeast blessings.